Hello. This is Grace Wilkinson. She was born 1898 in Alameda County, Virginia. She was married in 1919 to George Wilkinson. As you can see, she's not colored, but she's not white either. She's an Irish Indian. Hello. Hello. What's your name?
Grace Wilkinson.
We're honored and privileged to be in your house, Miss Grace Wilkinson.
But Grace James until I got married.
Yes. Grace James when you got
Grace
married.
James.
Grace James O'Hundra when you got married. She graciously consented to share a few minutes of the years that she's been here with us. You were born in Elmira County, Virginia?
Yeah.
Yes. How are you able to have lived so long? What's kept you alive so long?
I don't know.
What's kept you alive all these hundred of years?
I don't know.
You don't know? Just good living? Did you ever smoke?
No.
Did you ever drink?
No.
What's your best memories?
What my best what?
Memories. What do you remember most? Tell me about your childhood.
I was born and raised in Virginia.
Tell me about your sisters and brothers.
My sister, my brothers, they worked on the farm.
What did your father do?
Worked as a carpenter.
Your father was a carpenter?
Yeah.
And he broke horses for a living?
Yeah.
What were your brother and sister's names?
My sister was Mary, named Mary James.
What were your brother's names?
My father, no, my mother.
What were your brother's names?
My brother was
Charlie
and Robert
and Thomas. Thomas, right. Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about slavery?
I don't know anything about slavery.
Did your mother know anything about slavery? Did she ever tell you anything about slavery?
Yes.
What did she tell you?
How bad that they were treated.
What did they do with the old and crippled? What did they do with the people when they got old, or the sick people? What did they do to them? What did the whites do to them when they got old and sick? Did they put them in a hut and set the hut on fire?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about your grandparents?
No.
What did your grandmother do to you, your Irish grandmother?
What did she do?
When you went to see her? What did she do when you went to see her? Did she let you come in the front door?
Yes.
Did she make you go around the back, or did she let you come in the front door?
Go in the front door.
You went in the front door. Did she treat you nicely?
Yes.
How was your mother?
The same.
The same? Your father was a good man?
Yes.
How about your brothers and sisters? Did one of your brothers work in the coal mine?
Yes.
What about your sister? She was like a little mother to you? Aunt Mary, was she like a little mother to you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any uncles and aunts that you remember? You had an uncle called Uncle Jimmy?
Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Mary.
How many children did you have?
How many children?
How many children did you have?
5.
Okay. Your children were 5? Are you sure? You sure it wasn't 7?
Yeah.
Name your children for me. What are the names of your children?
Names of my children?
Yes.
Mary.
Your children, not your sisters and brothers, your children.
My children?
Yes. Harriet.
Harriet and
George.
George
Jack.
and Jack and Tom.
No, Jack and Carol.
That's all.
And Melvin.
Yeah.
And Jean.
Yeah.
And Eleanor.
Yeah.
Who was the baby? Was Eleanor the baby?
Yeah.
No, Melvin was the baby. Melvin was the baby, remember? How about your grandchildren? How about your grandchildren? You remember? Yeah, you know your grandchildren?
I don't remember.
You remember Fernandez?
But yeah.
David?
Yeah.
Eleanor? Nora?
Nora.
Damien?
Yeah.
Melanie?
Yeah.
And Tandy? Right? And there's also Jean, Mickey,
Yeah.
and who else? Jay
Yeah.
and Nina. Are there any more relatives you want to talk about? You can't remember them?
No.
What about your husband's family? What was your husband's name?
George.
George. George Wilkinson, Washington,
Yeah.
right? How many brothers and sisters did he have?
I don't remember.
Cordelia,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Robert,
Yeah.
and Bob.
Yeah.
Did any of them have children? One.
No.
One. Robert had a son named Bob.
Yeah.
You and George were the only ones in the family that have children then, right?
Yeah.
How many clubs did you belong to? How many clubs did you belong to?
Did I belong to?
The Royal Sunshine Club
Yeah.
and the Willing Workers at the church?
Yeah.
What church was that?
Yeah.
What church
Church.
was that?
White Rock.
White Rock?
Yeah.
Then Penn Memorial? You changed over to Penn Memorial?
No.
You didn't? Don't you remember coming to Penn Memorial with Mr. Parker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what church do you go to? What church do you belong to
White
now?
Rock.
You belong to Mill
What?
Creek. Mill Creek?
White Rock.
Not anymore. You go to Mill Creek now. Mill Creek.
Wilkinson.
Yes. Do you remember working at the hospital?
Yes.
What did you do?
Nurse.
What hospital was it? The Veterans? Veterans Hospital?
What?
What hospital was it?
White Rock.
No, not the church. What hospital did you work at? Veterans Hospital?
Yes.
You were what? American War Mothers?
Yes.
You belong to the American War Mothers?
Yes.
Are most of your friends dead or are some of them alive? Are most of your friends dead?
Yes.
Some of them in nursing homes?
Yes.
But most are dead, right? You're the longest living person of your friends and your family?
Yes.
How did most black people treat you? When you were around them, how did most black people treat you? Were they jealous of your color?
Yes.
Did you have a hard time?
Yes.
Did you have a hard time on your jobs?
Yes.
How did your white friends treat you? They didn't know you had any Indian in you, right?
That's right.
When you, where did you work? Where did you work? RCA?
Yeah.
Horn and Hardocks?
Yeah.
Did they think you were white or black?
That some treat me white and some treat me black.
Most treated you as if you were white, right?
Yeah. What is this?
It's an interview. He's doing an interview on you because you're 100 years old. Look into the camera there. What do you, whenever you talk about yourself to other people, if they ask you what race are you, what do you tell them?
I tell them that they would ask me if they thought I tell them white.
You say you're white. Did it cause you any problems?
No.
When your son went into the army and you had a picture on your mantle and your white friends came by to see you, what did you tell them about this black person on your mantle? Who did you tell them it was?
On the job.
Yeah, when they came by unexpectedly. What happened that day?
I told them
That it was your...
it was my friends.
You told them it was your son or your friend? Why did you tell them it was your friend? Were you afraid you'd lose your job?
Yes. What is this?
We're doing an interview. Why do you think it is that dark-skinned people are treated worse than light-skinned people?
I don't. Why was it?
Yeah, why do you think dark-skinned people were treated worse than light-skinned people?
They were.
Why?
Because they didn't want the job, good jobs.
They wouldn't let them get the good jobs?
Yeah.
How do dark-skinned people treat each other? How do two dark-skinned people treat each other?
They were treated black.
How about hair?
Huh?
How about hair?
Same.
When your daughters were born, did you have a problem with their hair?
No.
How did you manage to fix their hair?
They didn't have much hair, none of them.
Were your children's hair very kinky?
No.
Could you manage it?
Yeah.
Was there any problems in your family? Some of your children were light and some of your children were dark.
No.
You never had any problems?
No.
Some had good hair and some had kinky hair. Did you have any problems with that?
No.
No problems in the family? No arguments about it? How about finding a place to stay? When you were looking for a house, did you and your husband have any problems finding a house because of your color?
Yes.
What kind of problems did you have?
They just wouldn't bother with them.
They didn't like to see you two together? They didn't like to see you and your husband together?
Yes.
They gave you a lot of trouble?
Some neighbors and some didn't.
How were the first neighborhood that you lived in? Was it a nice neighborhood?
Yes.
Did you have nice neighbors?
They were nice.
Did you have white friends come into your house?
No.
The neighbors children, Betty White, didn't she come into your house when she was a young girl and play with your children?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Would you invite white people into your house today?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yes.
I
No?
don't know.
You don't know. Did all of your houses have running water wherever you lived?
Yes.
Did you have inside toilets in all your houses?
What?
Did all your houses have inside toilets?
No.
Did you have central heating? No.
Yes.
Electricity? Yes. Gas? Yes. Sewer lines? Yes. Air conditioning? No, you never had air conditioning. Were there good teachers there then? Did they have good teachers there? Say yes or no. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. What subject did you like best in school? English? Or
Yes. Yes. Yes.
English? Did you find schoolwork difficult? Was it hard? Was school hard?
Some grades.
Can you remember the first day you went to school?
Yes.
How was it?
I cried all day.
Why?
Lonely.
For your family?
Yeah.
Did they have toilets in the school?
No.
They were outside?
Outside.
Was the school heated? Or did-
Yes.
Where did you have your lunch?
We had it in the classroom.
Did you have any recreation? Did you have any playtime at the school?
Yes.
Was it a black and white school or all black school? Or all
All-
white school?
All black.
All black. Well, what did they think you were?
What?
What did they think you were? They didn't know?
No.
Did you have any problems with the teachers at school?
I didn't.
Did you have any problems with the students at school?
But some children, yes.
Did you like school?
Yes.
What was the best job you ever had?
Wait a minute.
RCA Victor? Was it RCA Victor?
Yeah.
Why? Because they thought you were white?
No, because it give me more opportunities and stay after school and help me out with things that I didn't know about.
What kind of work did your grandparents do?
What they do,
Yeah. Your grandmother and grandfather, do you remember what they did for a living?
they worked on the farm.
They were farmers.
Yeah.
What kind of work did your parents do? Your mother, she sewed for a living?
Yes.
And your father, he
Worked on the farm.
he worked on a farm and he broke horses, right?
Yeah. What is this?
To interview. You're being interviewed. They put you on tape because you're 100 years old. What kind of jobs could colored people or black people get years ago? What kind of jobs could they get?
On the farm.
Or in somebody's house, right?
Yeah.
Housework?
And the men worked horses, you know, a farm.
Farm and trained horses, right? Or worked in the what? In the mines in Virginia.
mine.
No, has anybody in your family been in business for themselves? Your brother Charlie, didn't he have a business?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How was it during the Depression when everybody lost their money? How did you and your husband survive during the Depression when there was no money and no jobs? What did you do? What did you do at home to help your husband? Didn't you bake? Didn't you bake at home?
Yeah.
What did you bake? You remember? You baked bread?
Bread.
And what else? Rolls? Yeah. And what else? Pies?
Cake,
Yeah.
pies.
Yeah. And you sold them, right? To help out.
Yeah.
Right. Did you have trouble with clothes and food during the Depression with so many children?
No.
Where did your husband work?
On the farm.
Where did your husband work?
Where did he work?
Yes. What coal company was it? What coal company did he work for?
Newton Coal Company.
Newton Coal Company. And some of the people he delivered coal to were rich?
Yeah.
Yes. And they gave him what to help out when they knew he had a lot of children? They gave him what? Clothing and what? Food baskets? Is that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are things better now than they were when you were a child?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anybody who made their own whiskey during the Prohibition?
No.
When did you first register to vote? How old were you? Do you remember?
What? Do what?
When did you first register to vote? Do you remember how old you were?
No.
What political party did you register? Democrat or Republican?
Always Republican.
Always Republican? Why Republican?
The parents were Republican.
Why did you vote Republican?
Because my people voted.
Because your people voted Republican?
Yeah.
They say that the only free people in the United States is a white man and a black woman. Do you believe that?
No.
Why?
Well, a black woman, a white, say
A
it
white
again.
man? They say they're the only free people in the United States. Do you believe that?
No.
Why not? You believe everybody's free now?
Yeah, I believe everybody's free.
Mm-hmm. Who was the first president that you remember?
Can't think.
Was it Woodrow Wilson?
Yeah.
Why was he the first one?
Things
Was it
were bad for poor colored people.
Do you remember him because of the war?
No.
Do you want to talk about anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Think about something. Did you ever ride a horse? Did you ever ride a horse? Did
No.
You mean your father trained horses, but you never rode a horse?
No.
Didn't you like horses?
Yeah, I love horses.
But you never rode one?
No.
He wouldn't let you?
Wouldn't let me.
Have you ever ridden on a ferry boat?
A ferry boat.
Crossed over from Camden to Philadelphia? Don't you remember riding the ferry over from Philadelphia to Camden? You don't remember? When did you first ride on the train?
Coming.
When did you first?
From Virginia.
When you came from Virginia. Why did you come from Virginia? Why did you leave Virginia? Tell us the story
Things
about.
were better for colored in the city.
Tell us the story about your brother riding the horse. Tell us about Charlie riding a horse and the white people coming to lynch him. Tell us the story.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the story? Can I help you out?
No.
Your brother rode the horse that he wasn't supposed to ride,
Yeah.
and the horse got colic and went down. Is that right? Say yes or no.
They thought more horses than then days, and they did up people.
And the white people came to lynch him?
Yeah.
And what did your father do?
They hit him.
Then what happened?
Huh?
Then what happened after that? You all had to come up here to Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever ride a bicycle?
No.
Tell us about the scar on your knee. Tell us about the motorcycle accident.
No. I don't know.
Remember the motorcycle accident?
Yeah.
You and George were riding a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Where were you?
How old was I?
No, where were you?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No.
At 30th and Market? Did you skid on the tracks there?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Don't remember.
You had your knee crushed, right?
Yeah.
And what did they do to you? What did they do to your knee?
Operated on it. Operated
They
on
operated on it. What did they put in there? What did they put in there?
it. A bone.
A silver what?
Silver.
A silver plate.
There.
Why did they treat you so nice and put a silver plate in instead of just sewing it up and making it stiff? Why did they do that to you?
I don't know.
Because they thought you were what?
White.
That's right. That's why they gave you a knee that you never had no trouble with. When was your first ride on the trolley? Can you remember?
No.
When did you first go on an airplane? Can you remember?
No.
You were 60 years old
Yeah.
and you went to see your daughter in California?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Yes, I was.
When did you go on an airplane again?
No.
You went with your grandson, Fernandez? Where did you go?
California.
You went to Hawaii
Yeah. Yeah.
to visit your daughter?
Yeah.
Did you ever drive a car?
Did I ever ride a car?
Drive one.
No.
Why not?
You never had the money.
Oh. Do you like receiving telegrams?
Yeah.
Even though it might be bad news?
Yeah.
Even though it might be bad news, you don't mind receiving a telegram?
Yeah.
You remember when you first used the telephone?
Yeah.
How old were you? Teenager?
I forget how old I was.
What about the radio? Do you like the radio?
Yes.
When's the first time you heard a radio? How old were you? Can you remember?
Don't know.
You don't remember? How about the television? When was the first time you saw a television? Was that about 1949 or 1950?
That's right.
Did you like it?
Yes, indeed.
What was your favorite show on there? Was it Ed Sullivan?
Yes.
Or was it Lawrence Wilk?
Yes.
Both of them? Do you like the newspaper?
Yeah.
Which one do you like best?
Bulletin.
The Bulletin? What stories do you remember best from the newspaper? What story do you remember best from the newspaper?
I don't remember.
Was it the Lindbergh kidnapping? Was it the
Yeah.
Lindbergh baby?
Yeah.
Is that the
that's
one? Do you like to read?
Yes.
What books do you like to read?
Evening
Hmm?
bulletin.
Oh, you like the paper instead of books. What about magazines? You like any particular magazines? You like the Ladies' Home Journal?
Yeah.
Do you think that all these communications help black people or
Yeah.
hinder them?
Yes.
They help them?
Yes, I think so.
How do they help them?
Reading.
Reading helps them to read better. Who has better health care, blacks or whites? Who's healthier, the black people or the white people?
The white people.
Why are they healthier than black people?
They didn't appreciate them treating them so bad.
Oh, I see. Is it black people can't afford health insurance, right?
I know.
When you got life insurance for your family, did the insurance agent treat you fairly, or do you think that he didn't treat you fairly?
Some treat you fair and some didn't.
Why? Because of your color and the color of your children?
Yes.
What was the best company you dealt with?
The best what?
What was the best insurance company? Metropolitan?
You name them.
Metropolitan?
Metropolitan.
Who was your insurance agent? Do you remember him?
Yes.
What's his name? That gave you a good deal on your policies, even though your children were black.
Yes.
What was his name?
Oh.
You mean your father trained horses, but you never rode a horse?
No.
Didn't you like horses?
Yeah, I love horses.
But you never rode one?
No.
He wouldn't let you?
Wouldn't let me.
Have you ever ridden on a ferry boat?
A ferry boat.
Coursed over from Camden to Philadelphia? Don't you remember riding the ferry over from Philadelphia to Camden? You don't remember? When did you first ride on the train?
Coming.
When did you
from
first?
Virginia.
When
here.
you came from Virginia. Why did you come from Virginia? Why did you leave Virginia? Tell us the story
Things
about.
were better for colored in the city.
Tell us a story about your brother riding the horse. Tell us about Charlie riding a horse and the white people coming to lynch him. Tell us the story.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the story? Can I help you out?
No.
Your brother rode the horse that he wasn't supposed to ride,
Yeah.
and the horse got colic and went down. Is that right? Say yes or no.
If they thought more horses than then days and they did up people.
And the
Yeah,
white
that-
people came to lynch him,
Yeah.
and what did your father do?
They hit him.
Then what happened?
Huh?
Then what happened after that? You all had to come up here to Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever ride a bicycle?
No.
Tell us about the scar on your knee. Tell us about the motorcycle accident.
No. I don't know.
Remember the motorcycle accident?
Yeah.
You and George were riding a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Where were you?
How old was I?
No, where were you?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No.
At 30th and Market? Did you skid on the tracks there?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Don't remember.
You had your knee crushed, right?
Yeah.
And what did they do to you? What did they do to your knee?
Operated on it. Operated
They
on
operated on it. What did they put in there? What did they put in there?
it. A bone.
A silver what?
Silver.
A silver plate.
There.
Why did they treat you so nice and put a silver plate in instead of just sewing it up and making it stiff? Why did they do that to you?
I don't know.
Because they thought you were what?
White.
That's right. That's why they gave you a knee that you never had no trouble with. When was your first ride on a trolley? Can you remember?
No.
When did you first go on an airplane? Can you remember?
No.
You were 60 years old
Yeah.
and you went to see your daughter in California?
Yes.
Were you scared?
Yes, I was.
When did you go on an airplane again?
Oh.
You went with your grandson, Fernandez? Where did you go?
California.
You went to Hawaii
Yeah, yeah.
to visit your daughter?
Yeah.
Did you ever drive a car?
Did I ever ride a car?
Drive one.
No.
Why not?
You never have the money.
Oh. Do you like receiving telegrams?
Yeah.
Even though it might be bad news?
Yeah.
Even though it might be bad news, you don't mind receiving a telegram?
Yeah.
You remember when you first used the telephone?
Yeah.
How old were you? Teenager?
I forget how old I was.
What about the radio? Do you like the radio?
Yes.
When's the first time you heard a radio? How old were you? Can you remember?
Don't know.
You don't remember? How about the television? When was the first time you saw a television? Was that about 1949 or 1950?
That's right.
Did you like it?
Yes, indeed.
What was your favorite show on there? Was it Ed Sullivan
Yes.
or was it Lawrence Welk?
Yes.
Both of them? You like the newspaper?
Yeah.
Which one do you like best?
Bulletin.
The Bulletin? What stories do you remember best from the newspaper? What story do you remember best from the newspaper?
I don't remember. I don't
Was it
remember.
the Lindbergh kidnapping? Was it the
Yeah.
Lindbergh baby?
Yeah.
Is that the
that's
one?
it.
You like to read?
Yes.
What books do you like to read?
Evening
Hmm?
bulletin.
Oh, you like the paper instead of books. What about magazines? You like any particular magazines? You like the Ladies' Home Journal?
Yeah.
Do you think that all these communications help black people or
Yeah.
hinder them?
Yes.
They help them?
Yes, I think so.
How do they help them?
Reading.
Reading helps them to read better. Who has better health care, blacks or whites? Who's healthier, the black people or the white people?
The white people.
Why are they healthier than black people?
They didn't appreciate them treating them so bad.
Oh, I see. Is it black people can't afford health insurance, right?
I know.
When you got life insurance for your family, did the insurance agent treat you fairly, or do you think that he didn't treat you fairly?
Some treat you fair and some didn't.
Why? Because of your color and the color of your children?
Yes.
What was the best company you dealt with?
The best what?
What was the best insurance company? Metropolitan?
You name them.
Metropolitan?
Metropolitan.
Who was your insurance agent? Do you remember him?
Yes.
What's his name? That gave you a good deal on your policies, even though your children were black.
Yes.
What was his name? Was it Verbernowitz? Was it
yes, yes.
Verbernowitz? Do you like going to church?
Yes.
Do you think church helps black people a lot?
Yes.
Why does it help them? Why does the church help black people?
They would get better jobs.
Can you remember how church was when you went there? How is church? What do they do in church?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? What's your favorite connected with the churches? You remember the picnics they used to have, the church picnics at,
Yes.
where did they have them? On Lemon Hill? Was it a nice picnic?
Yes.
Do you like to sing religious songs?
Yes.
What's your favorite?
So many.
A Balm in Gilead? There's a Balm in Gilead?
Yeah, but say another one.
Amazing Grace?
Yeah.
Can you hum it? Hum a little bit for me.
How sweet
The sound that saved a wretch like me. Sing a little bit more. I once sing. Go ahead. Sing for me. Go ahead. Was lost. Sing. Sing. Now.
Grace,
Sing
and
grace.
grace, how sweet
Sound.
is in every prayer.
Not bad. Not bad. Can you play the organ? The pump organ? I hear you can play the pump organ. Can you play it?
Yeah.
How do you think the young people act today?
Some do, and some don't.
Talk a little louder.
Hmm?
How do you think the young people act today?
They like it
Not good?
in some ways.
Oh, I see.
Is this written?
These are the questions I'm asking you so we can have this. Okay. When you were young and courting your husband, were there strict rules about courting when you were younger?
Yes.
Were there?
Yes.
What were some of the strict rules they had?
Had to be in at a certain hour at night.
Yeah. And no hanky-panky, right?
That's right.
And the gentleman had to have some manners, right?
That's right.
Did the gentlemen have to tip their hats to the ladies? The gentlemen have to tip their hats to the ladies?
Yes.
And where did you go for entertainment? Where did you go for dancing?
Yes.
Where did you go for dancing?
Yes. How did we go for dancing?
Yeah.
Had to be in a certain hour at night.
Where did you go for dancing? Was it the Waltz Dream?
Yes.
You remember the Waltz Dream?
Yeah, I remember small stream.
Was your husband a good dancer?
Yes, indeed.
Were you a good dancer?
Yes, he was.
How about you? Were you a good dancer?
No, but I learned.
Did you ever go to the Nixon?
Yeah.
How about the Fays Theater? You go to the Fays? You remember the Fays?
Yeah.
The Fans? She wouldn't have gone to these others. Where else did you go for entertainment? You went to the movies and you went dancing. Was there anything else for young black people then?
Well, we didn't go to many dances. We had to be in church at certain hours.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the movies. Do you like the movies?
Yes, but we had to be in at a certain hour.
Uh-huh. What movie did you like best when you were going to the movies? Did you like Charles Boyer?
Yes, and another one.
And did you like Melvin Douglas?
Yeah,
Why did you like Melvin Douglas?
'cause he really could dance.
Didn't you name one of your children after Melvin Douglas, the movie actor? You named one of your children after him, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see any black movies?
yes, a few.
Did you think they were good?
I thought they were.
What kind of music do you like?
Jazz.
You like Marian Anderson?
Yeah,
You like jazz music? You don't like classical music? No?
no,
Okay. You like Mahalia Jackson?
yes, she was pretty good.
She's pretty good. Okay. I don't think she knows any of these other people. She wasn't a music person.
Is that right?
No.
Cab Calloway? Cab Calloway.
How about Cab Calloway, Mom?
Oh, he was tough.
Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho. You say he was hot, huh?
Yeah, sharp.
How about Fats Waller, Mom?
I think he was good too.
He liked him too?
His
Okay.
sister taught at Martha Washington, didn't she?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what.
How about Ella Fitzgerald?
Yeah, that.
You like her? Okay. And Louis Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay. You never studied music, did you? No.
No.
But you can play the pump organ. Can you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you love to dance. I already did that one. How did you like Bill Robinson dancing as a dancer?
I liked him.
He could really tap dance, couldn't he?
Yeah.
How about the Step Brothers? You ever see them? How about Sammy Davis and the Will Matson Trio? You like them too? The Nicholas Brothers? You like them? Okay. What dance did you like best to do yourself? Was it the cakewalk or the Charleston? The Foxtrot?
Charleston.
Oh. How about the Black Bottom?
Like that.
How about the waltz? Say yes or no. You like the waltz?
Yes, I like it.
You like the Black Bottom dance? That was too frisky for you, white.
Yeah.
How about the jitterbug? Did you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Did you ever go on a hayride?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Was it a horse and wagon or was it a sled?
Sled.
Okay. Did you ever learn to swim? You never learned to swim? Why not?
I'm scared.
Scared. Okay. Did you ever shoot pool?
What?
Did you ever shoot pool at a pool hall?
I wasn't allowed to go there.
Okay. Did you ever go to Woodside Park? Remember Woodside Park? Woodside Park?
Yeah.
Willow Grove Park? What did you like about Willow Grove Park?
I like that. You had to get in at a certain time.
Didn't your grandmother live near there? Didn't your mother live near there? When you all came up here from the south? She lived in
did.
Hattsboro? Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where we went.
Yeah. What about Woodside? You like Woodside?
Yeah.
These other things don't relate to her. What did you do on Sunday after church?
We'd make a plan that the boys would meet us at the end of the park. And we'd go there.
And you'd meet the boys there?
And we'd meet the boys there.
Did your mother know about this?
No.
After you got married and had children, on Sunday after church, what did you do on Sunday? When you came home, did you make a big Sunday meal?
Yes. Yes.
You have a big Sunday feast? What did you have?
Fried chicken and ham.
Fried chicken and ham. And some of those nice biscuits you made?
Yeah.
And what else? Some collard greens?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now that you're a senior citizen, what do you do on Sundays now? What do you do now on Sunday?
I make my dinner. We have dinner.
All right. What food do you like best? What's your best food? What do you like best?
That I like best?
Yeah.
Chicken.
What else?
And ham.
Chicken and ham. Do you remember any jokes or poems? Any good jokes?
No, we wasn't allowed. No jokes.
You weren't allowed to tell jokes?
That's right.
Do you like baseball? You like baseball?
Yes.
Did your husband play with a black baseball team?
Yeah.
Where at? Where was it?
Which side?
44th and Parkside?
Yeah.
What would he do on Saturday? He would do what? Take the children out there to watch him play?
Yeah.
And what would you be doing? Home cooking? Baking bread?
Yeah, that's right.
What Negro baseball player is most famous, do you think?
Fried chicken.
No, not fried chicken. What baseball player is best famous, do you think? Is it Jackie Robinson? Jackie Robinson is the best baseball player you know?
Yeah.
How about Satchel Paige? Remember him? No? You know anything about football?
Yeah, I like football.
Who do you like best?
I like baseball.
O.J. Simpson?
Yeah.
Yeah, she would know that. How about boxing? I know you like boxing.
Yeah.
Who's your best? Joe Louis.
That's right.
How about Jack Johnson?
He was good.
Sugar Ray Robinson?
Yes, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Do you like boxing?
Yeah. No, I don't like boxing.
Why?
Too dangerous.
What community organizations do you belong to now? You don't belong to any organizations now, right?
Huh?
Do you belong to any organizations now?
No.
No? Which holiday do you like best? Which holiday do you like best? Easter, Thanksgiving, or Christmas?
Christmas.
You like Christmas? Why do you like Christmas, Beth?
It's more. It's just more fun.
It's more fun? The presents and the food?
Yeah.
When you take a vacation, where do you go?
Atlantic City.
Huh? Atlantic City? Oh boy. What black person do you think made the most history for his race? Booker T. Washington? Du Bois? George Washington Carver? Martin Luther King?
Martin Luther King.
Okay. Jesse Jackson? Reverend Sullivan?
Yeah, yeah.
Martin Luther King?
Yeah,
And Reverend Sullivan?
yeah.
That's good. What other people do you think are good leaders? Anybody?
You know what?
And what other black people do you think are good leaders? Anybody that you can think of? No? You can remember some of the songs that your grandmother and your father used to sing, some religious hymns. You know any of them? Can you remember any of them? Can't remember any of them? Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. I'm trouble in my mind. Any of the hymns you think helped them to get through the day? To get through their life of being mistreated? Can you think of any of the hymns? When you were doing your housework and had all your children and your husband got sick, remember when your husband got sick and had to go to hospital? And you had to take care of all your children by yourself? What songs did you sing then to help you through it all? You can remember any hymns, old-fashioned hymns? Can't remember any? No? Old Ship of Zion?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Old Ship of Zion. How long ago has your husband been dead now? How old was he when he died? How old was your husband when he died? 82?
Yes, yes.
Do you want to talk to me about anything else? What do you think could make the world better for people, black and white? What do you think it would be? What do you think would help black and white people do better to each other?
Yes.
What do you think it should be? You have any thoughts about that? Do you want to talk to this machine and tell them what you think about life? That you've lived so long, you've seen so much. You want to talk to them about it a little bit? You have anything to say?
Yes. Did you?
You tell me, no, you tell them what you thought. I'm not 100, you're 100. Tell them what you think.
Okay.
What would you like to say to them?
That man there?
Yeah.
Well, imagine.
Talk right in there. Tell them what you think. After living so long, what do you think would make people better, make people love each other?
I think so. I think it's better. I think things are better for colored and living. They moved where they couldn't. We used to could move.
You want to say anything else?
Nothing.
Is that all? Why do you think God helped you live so long? Why do you think God let you live so long?
Why do I think
Yeah,
that God has let me live?
yeah.
I think that I've helped. I've helped so many through life.
What did you, when you set the table, what did you have on your table? You always set an extra plate for a stranger, right?
No.
All your life? You always help people.
Yes.
That's why God has been good to you? He let you live this long. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to this camera.
Yeah.
Tell them goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.